It's time for replay. Hello, welcome to another Monday night stream where after weeks of killing people, it's time for us to kill people the old-fashioned way with thrills and entertainment and fun. So, Betty, Heyman8, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Maybe we should actually click into the window here so we can hear some music. Okay, Ed's World, allow me to explain myself. I apologize. I was attempting to do this far earlier than this, and unfortunately, I had a lot of tech difficulties. My laptop has basically pooped itself, so I couldn't get out the intro video. I couldn't get anything set up, which sucked. Hello and goodbye, Pikachu. Miss you already. Hey, we're just gonna stick around and play a little bit of RollerCoaster Tycoon because it's a lot of fun. And I'm just on a kick lately. Oh, my wife went ahead and beat one of the Emerald group ones. So, hey, I got lots of different scenarios to pick from. So, I mean, before you go, why don't you go ahead and let me know which one I ought to play? Because I've got loads to pick from, and I could definitely use an opinion. I was just gonna keep going through the graphite group, but Emerald looks fun, Ruby looks difficult, haven't even unlocked any of the rest of these yet. Look at how many there are to unlock and play. So this is very exciting, and I can't believe this game is like 2 years old and I didn't even know about its existence. Hey, Betty, if that question was directed at me, how am I? I'm doing very well. I'm wearing a bow tie. That's always a cause for celebration. But I guess I just gotta pick one of these at random then. I like some that you say I do something from Emerald. Okay, let's see. There's Bumbly Beach, where it's a tiny park and you gotta turn it big. There's Evergreen Gardens, which is massive, and then Crazy Castle, which is also massive. So I'm just gonna go with Bumbly Beach. This sounds like a good one to start with. Whoa, Betty says that I am his new favorite streamer. Fantastic. You know what? Just to show some good faith here, let's go ahead and take this and name it. It's going to be Bumbly Betty. All right, Bumbly Betty, you're in. That's for you. That's for you. Okay. Hey, Izzy, you like the color scheme? Yeah, it's kind of a dark green on red thing that's going on. It's really wintry, but it can't be too bright green because then it will blend into the green screen. So that's not good. Anyways, let's take a look at our objective. We have to have 750 guests at the end of year 2. Park rating of at least 600. Hey, if you're still mad about the Temmies, don't worry. There will be plenty of time to kill them some more in the future. Am I allowed to charge for admission? Admission is free. Still cannot charge for admission. Okay. In a lot of the other scenarios, you can't charge for it either, so don't know why I'm surprised by that. But now, wow. 4 quid to ride the Big Dipper. Okay, we're going to call that the Big Ripoff because that's a lot of money. Is he asking how auditions went? I am floored and blown away. I had auditions recently for, that's disgusting, vomit right there on the ground. Auditions for Razia Shadow the Musical, and it actually went really well. It went really well. Got a lot of ace talents. We were able to cast everybody without dual casting, so that's really quite exciting. We got to research some more exciting rides. What's going on here? Maximum funding. We need some roller coasters and water rides and shops and stalls because this place is clearly close to being out of commission. This is disgusting. We've got one handyman, not even a single mechanic. Welcome, mechanic. And in fact, we're going to hire a single handyman just for this area, which seems to be attracting a lot of vomit, so he can clean it up. And it's already going to start raining, which is heavily going to impact the kind of work that we do. Oh, Lord, you made YouTube great again. Good. I'm glad that I wasn't alone in that pursuit. What do you do in this game? This is a simulation type game where you are the manager of a theme park. And in this case, I have this one it's kind of dull. It's small and it's dull. It's got this one roller coaster, a Ferris wheel, and that. And I've got to take it and make it good. I've got 2 years in game time to get 750 guests and a very high park rating. And you can kill people on the bad coasters. Like if you build them improperly, then they will kill people. That can totally happen. What's this? Of course, we're going to build our own everything because that's what we like to do. My issue is that although I love to kill people on stream, this time around, I actually want to do a decent job. So we're not going to kill people. We're not going to kill people this time. Instead, we're going to try to build excellent coasters to get people to want to ride, even if it's in the rain. Again, all we have is like a wooden roller coaster. So I want to do one of these exciting rides. There's the monorail cycles, but it's just people pedaling. So that's not a lot of fun. I kind of want this. Okay, they are designing a roller coaster, and it's going to be available on the 2nd of April. So we've got a little bit of time. What we can do is fast forward. So we're going to fast forward all the way to April and hope that that works out for us. So lean back, let the time travel hit you, and I'm going to... I need a clown. No way. Bumbly Betty does not need a clown. Clowns are for people who have given up. They are for people who really need a boost. But we don't. Look it. We got so much money in the bank. We're just about ready to go. And hopefully... How long does it take to fast forward? Get us to the 2nd of April so we can start building some real coasters. Maybe this isn't an optimal strategy here, but... I'm playing it as I see it. And you don't have to spam every stream, but you could feel like it. A junior roller coaster. Oh, I'm so glad that this is the one that they left us with. A junior roller coaster. So we're going to start with baby's first roller coaster over here. And it's great because... you can at least fit a lot of cars on it, which is always helpful. So I like to make the station as long as possible so that we can fit as many cars on it. Let's go ahead and queue it up. And the fun thing is you can actually queue it up in a spiral, which is what's unique about this little one. And then they hang up here for a second. Ooh, maybe they do a little turn. And then they're going to start a great descent. It's normal at first, but then we do a large helix down. Or we would if it let us. I guess we can't do that yet. So let's start doing this. Here's the kicker. If it goes too quickly, it will make the guests really upset. I remember how to do helixes now. Okay, great. Because, ooh. You hear that IT is looking for a job? Who's IT? Who's IT? Maybe I could get a new job. I actually don't want a new job, though. So thank you for the offer. Instead, I'm going to stick to what I know best, which is building carts, right? Can you do photos? There are no on-ride photos. So we're going to just keep doing the same stuff. Why do we put in brakes? It's because I'm an idiot. I'm a dunderhead. So clearly this game is not as popular as other ones. I've got 6 of you watching right now. Welcome. I'm so glad that you could make it. Guess I got to stick to the more popular stuff if I'm going to keep doing this streamity thing. Let's face it, I'm only in this for the money and the riches. Which is why I need to do only the popular stuff. A joke from Betty Alfonso. Why did the duck cross the station? To find some quackers. Morp. I'm pretty sure he had other more ulterior motives that the big joke industries do not want you to know about. because if you did know about them, you might want to go support this duck. And that wouldn't be good for those companies, because they are profiting right now on you not knowing what this duck is up to, and I think they'd like to keep it that way. If I'm being perfectly honest, that seems like a rational thing for the companies to do, because I'm clearly just rambling right now. Are we going to start telling jokes? Okay, Ed, what's your joke? Waiting. What's block breaks? I don't get it. We're doing regular breaks. Regular breaks seems fine. It'll go straight down to that. Then we're going to S-bend to the right so we don't go out of our park's zone. Go straight down. There we go. Bend this way. Short one. Why did the chicken eat the orange? I couldn't tell you. He was hungry. He was feeling a little peckish. He wanted to eat an orange. That's about as creative as I am when it comes to these situations. Uh-oh. Can we purchase some land? Shoot. How do you purchase land? Hey guys, if you know how to purchase land, we need to purchase some land. Ooh. Okay. We're buying it. Cool. Does that help? Oh, we just have the air rights. That's it. Well, this is going to be an issue for us, isn't it? Oh, why did the chicken eat orange? He wanted orange chicken. I like Izzy's better to get to the other slice. Yeah, that is far superior to that joke. I'm sorry, man. That's not a good one. Oh, I see what I could have done differently. Small helix. Going straight. And then we turn right into the station. But we brake a tiny little bit, because that will help us not to all die. A little slower than that. Okay, cool. So now what we do is we put the entrance and the exit, and then we test out this bad boy, because we know that this ride's going to be uber popular. We've got to make sure that it's safe for everybody to ride. Hashtag, this man is awesome, like turtles and penguins. Oh, thank you. Do you like the bow tie? Bow ties are cool. Okay, so now we watch the way this ride goes. Oh, maybe the brakes right there don't really help it out. I mean, this is baby's first coaster, but we gotta treat these babies with some respect. Like, they have standards. Why did that thing just dead stop? Why did it just stop on the... Uh-oh. Why does it do that? I mean, it didn't hurt anybody. So those of you who never played this, you gotta test out the rides, well, to make sure that the circuit is complete and that it's impossible for people to die. And then once you've completed it and it goes back to the station, then it goes ahead and tells you what the results are. So you know if people are going to like it or if it's too intense for people. And it's clearly like thundering and stuff right now. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, it kind of jumps up a lot in the speed. Max speed. Just that little bit. Okay, it's only mildly exciting, but it's got a high intensity. So I think what we need to do is somewhere in the middle. I'm going to change a couple things. You got to close it, and then you can start editing it. So first off, these brakes were way too slow. Please let me choose this. Do we really have to do this? Okay. Going all the way back through. Oh, but you will be missed. You will be missed. Just so you realize. 35's a good one. 35's not a good one. 28's where it's at. Okay. Now the issue we had was this was a good speed, but then as soon as it goes down, that's where it gets hairy. It's really quite fast at this point. And I don't think that's adding to the excitement so much as it is adding to the nausea. So we're going to need to edit some of this. For instance, that. Okay, can't do the brakes yet. Okay, but now we can do a slight pump on the brakes right there. Just ever so slightly into what we did before, which was the large helix up, unless I'm mistaken. It wasn't the large helix up. It was definitely something else. Small helix up? There we go. And then we have it break up into... We'll delete that. That's not working. See, now this is the hardest part, is kind of reconnecting it. Ooh, that looks like it connects. Okay, perfect. Test it. I don't know why this stays up here, but it does. Is it behaving like a second station? I don't get it. Because it just starts up there. Like, oh no, guests are hungry and they can't buy food anywhere. That's one shortcoming of this place. Okay. French fries for everyone. French fries there. How about yield ice cream? And surely if they want French fries and ice cream, they're also in need of a drink. Put the drink smack in the middle. That's great. Please tell me we've got a bathroom somewhere. Where are these people supposed to do their business? Why wouldn't it come with a bathroom? This is an old park. I inherited like an old park. Why doesn't it have these amenities ready to go? Okay, let's throw this other one like right there. Ooh, I'm out of cash for it. We'll take out some more loans. You can do that. It's really quite easy to take out loans. Okay, the excitement and intensity is a little bit better. It still hits a pretty decent max speed. So I'm curious where it hits the max speed at. It's definitely not that part at the end. That part at the end looks pretty fun. That part of the end looks lovely, actually. It's this first dip. It goes down off to the side. Oh, whatever. This is the perfect ride. This is the perfect ride. All right, we're calling this one Junior Perfection. That's just a gorgeous ride. The only way it could be any better is if we went ahead and changed some of the colors, because perfection to me is like a blue and a green and just a touch of purple. All of that together is pretty good. This yellow is decent, but I'm thinking like a silver? Silver on orange. There we go. It's so perfect, you can't even describe what you're looking at. But it's going to cost you £3 to get on. And you better hope that you love standing in lines, because that's going to be part of the joy for this one. Oh, and you can just do this. Because if there's one thing that people who stand in lines love doing, it's standing in line next to a really obnoxiously loud carousel. So you get to stand right next to it almost the entire time. And then also behind the bathroom, just for good measure. That's good. Maybe we'll plant a couple trees. But there's our brand new ride. Queue it up. Oh, turn it up. Okay, it's open now. All right, everybody. Come queue up for the new ride, Junior Perfection. Come on. There we go. We got our first taker, Catherine. Katharina. A steeplechase. What is that? Oh, it's like, it's a single. Why do we got all these like single rider baby rides? Oh, we need an exit for the ride. That would be helpful, so that people just don't wander around on the grass, because I don't got insurance for that situation. Okay, there's the exit, and of course, as with any good junior ride, you need to have lots of chairs or benches so that people who are sick have a place to sit. This is a very common occurrence in Roller Coaster Tycoon, is people getting sick places. So you got to give them a chance to just sit down, take a load off, and, you know, lose their lunch all over the pavement. I look like PewDiePie? I'll be honest, I don't know what he looks like. Was he in that YouTube Rewind? Just kidding, I didn't watch it, but I know he wasn't. Throw in a couple bins so people can hurl their used goods away. All right, what are people thinking about this? You can take a look at their thoughts. Think about what's going on. People love the big ripoff. They want something more thrilling than gallopers, and they want to get off the big wheel. Okay, big wheel is making people upset. Why do we even have this big wheel? It only does one rotation now. There you go. Because that's way too long. People don't want to do that. You have school. Why do you got to be such a nerd, man? Okay, that's fine. It's okay. We'll miss you. We miss you, Ed. Got to go get that rest so you can go to school. I feel it. I feel it. And just like that, I'll lose a chunk of the viewers. But that's just what happens. I was going to dive into a Nuzlocke, and I'm not sure if I want to do it right now, because I've got this game to win. But it's going to be such an easy one. I bet I could just beat it and then move over to the really fun and exciting Nuzlocke that I've been wanting to do. But we need more people to go onto this ride. So we are going to do an advertising campaign for Junior Perfection. 4 weeks worth, so we're going to have to take out a loan for that. Here's a loan. And start that campaign, because I want to max out this queue. I want there to be so many people who will just pay $3.50 to ride on it. The big ripoff broke down. Now it's truly living up to its name while we watch these fabulous people. Wow, look at these takers. Look at, you can have 50 people on this ride at the same time. This is excellent. Does it actually freeze while they're up there? It freezes. They have to wait for the other car to load up so that we can march them off. Go on. Move. Move. It's just stuck there. There we go. You'd think that that would be thrilling, but it's probably quite the anticlimax, you know? But now we got our advertising campaign running. We've got people who are going to want to ride this. In fact, I bet we're going to earn so much money right now that all we got to do is just fast forward. All we got to do is fast forward. Look at all that money that we're making. We're going to make back the cost of these rides easily. Easily. Hey, how many of my 5 viewers have played Roller Coaster Tycoon before? Because this is a classic. And it's even in the name. This one's called Classic because these are the original games with all the thrill of watching people queue up for the big wheel or get stuck on the wooden roller coaster or pay $3.50 to friggin' ride this. Those are some good suckers. Those are great. What are we developing? Cotton candy stall. Ooh, we need something a lot better than that. We need some roller coasters. Sorry, guys. We're switching to roller coasters forever and always because that's in the name. That's where our blood is. So let's earn that revenue. Let's get that word of mouth. Let's sell them some cotton candy. And then we can nearly call it a day and just let this game play itself. So how are you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? Happy Monday. Just Just gonna take a sip of Coke. One of these days, that sponsorship is gonna come through. Just you wait. Okay, the advertising campaign for Junior Perfection has finished. Hopefully we've got something new coming out of development anytime now. The Wooden Wild Mouse. Again, with the baby rides. But it's okay, we'll wait for it to unlock and then we'll build one. And that will give us a chance to expand this park. But we really need only a very small amount of guests. So, ooh, the intensity rating is a 7 on this. Ugh. But the excitement is exactly what we need. This is exactly what we need. I know I was against baby rides, but this looks like the one that's going to put our park on the map. That's expensive. Let's take out some loans. Hey, remember, kids, there is nothing, no problem in life that a good loan cannot solve. Let's see. So let's go ahead and call this one Good Loans, Better Cheese. Okay, Good Loans, Better Cheese. Oh, wait, the other one was the mouse one. It's okay. Those of us who are on the inside are going to understand the reference. Let's make sure that this test goes well, because I don't know how long this ride goes for, and I believe the queue could be a hell of a lot longer than this. People will wait a very long time in line for this, and I would know because I'm going to make them. So let's make them stand in line a lot. Handyman, this is not part of your jurisdiction. Get out. And we don't want to disrupt anybody who's sitting on their fantastic chairs. This gives them a lot more space to walk in as well. Grab that yellow one. Let's see, how long does it take them to be in line? The ride time is only about a minute long, so they can wait their happy little buttons as long as it takes to get onto the ride. I bet they're gonna love the wait also, because it's kind of like they're waiting for their cheese. They're waiting for their cheese, and it is symbolic of the cheese in the ride. Let's activate that. Let's charge them a fair price. And let's see who is going to go once we advertise it. So let's advertise for the cheese ride. Have I seen The Crimes of Grindelwald yet? No. I'm so sorry. Please do not think me a terrible person for this reason, but I have not seen it yet. It's on the radar. It's on my radar. I just haven't actually gone out to it. You know, it's kind of hard to with, you know, the stuff that I gotta be responsible for, and also you gotta find a time. I know you're calling me terrible. I apologize, but you gotta find like a sitter, because you cannot just expect to go when you've got little ones like I do and for it to be okay. Because there are no musical numbers in it, so maybe my daughter is not going to enjoy it. There could be one more mechanic. What is a Virginia reel? It's that. That looks fun, but also like a kiddie ride. Ooh. Ooh, this is good for the price. This is good for the price. Remember, max out that loan. Ooh. I can't borrow any more than that? Okay. So, we're going to be in a little bit of debt. We're going to be in a little bit of debt. But, as I mentioned, it can do nothing but fix the problems, right? More money. They normally say more money, more problems. But I would argue that is not the case. Instead, if you have, okay, so we could call it Crazy Nights, or we could call it Good Loans 2, the best cheese. And now people are already thrilled about our current, this venture about Good Loans Better Cheese. This is Good Loans 2, the best cheese. And now you've already got that intrigue of how could the cheese be any better with some more loans. Of course, we don't even have enough money to build a walkway. So we gotta sit this one out. Let's wait for a bit. Let's get that money rolling in from all the absurdly priced things that we've got going on. And hopefully that's enough to, oh yeah, then the monthly expenses kick in, so got to pay for those also. But it's time for us to build a good red queue right here. And again, it's going to be as long as feasibly possible because we got to fit some suckers in who want to really desperately ride this ride. Oh, and look at it. So they'll have a choice because they could either wait in line for that cheesy one or wait in line for the even better cheesy one, which is this one. Can we start dipping down? No, we gotta. Perfect. Okay. Open it. Make us some money. This is a fair price. Four pounds? Please? Oh, did that person just... He freaked out and then he ran into the other line? Let's observe. Who's going to come? Who dares? They don't dare? Hey, excuse me. What are you thinking? Is it the price? It's got to be the price. Okay. My bad. My bad. 3 pounds is fair enough. 3 pounds is fair for everyone. Let's zoom and see who comes on. First taker. Ah, there we go. We just had to go a little bit quicker. You nearly threw a child, Isabel, because she did not quiet down throughout the entire film, running through the rows. Okay, that's something you should have said something. Like, on behalf of everybody else in the theater, you should have 100%. 100%. Nobody could have faulted you for just assaulting that child. I mean, if it was my child, I would have been just so embarrassed. I would have said, like, damn, did she deserve that? So I wholeheartedly think you should have. Yeah. Okay, not even just throwing her out, like physically throwing her. Again, I don't think only a few juries could possibly convict you for that. But it's worth a try, isn't it? It's always worth a try. For the good of everybody. For the good of everybody. It's a good thing nobody vomits while they're standing in line, because I never make the handy people, they don't like how long the line is. It's making them sad. It's going to affect our rating. Our rating is still sky high. So it's times like this that we just sit back and let the game play itself for a bit. Start making some money. This is a new feature that, to my knowledge, was not in the previous RollerCoaster Tycoon games, that you could just speed up time, which sometimes the most tedious part is waiting for the money that you rightfully earn by people just showing up and buying stuff and having a good time. So now that we have the money, we're going to go ahead and run an advertisement for this new ride of ours. Make it a good one. And that's just going to fill up that queue. Watch all these people who are going to come in from out of town to ride this best cheese ride. I'm telling you, this is where we make the big bucks. And we do have that corkscrew coaster that came in, so we can build a really thrilling one there. Nobody wants to ride the scary rides when it's raining, but they do want to buy dope-ass umbrellas. So if anything, we could build another umbrella stop right there. So people could buy a different color umbrella. In this case, like a blue. And then it's always good to see the factions, like who bought from which side of the park, so you know what kind of people you're associating with. Okay, look at all that money. Look at all that green just floating across the screen. Yeah, you could turn it off because it gets a little annoying, but is it that annoying to see how much money you're making? I don't think so. That's quite fun. Oh, I guess I forgot to mention. There is a little bit of a poll here in the stream. A little bit of a questionnaire because I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. And most of the viewers asked last time for a pacifist run in Undertale. And I'm probably going to do that unless somebody votes something different. So take a look at it. And if you really want to see me go through and spare everybody and refrain from killing a single soul, then by all means, like, laud me, say yes, you want to see that. And I'll run the whole thing. I'll do it in one sitting, even if I do it alone, because I said I would. So if that's what you want, then you gotta let me know. Look at that money going up. Look at those guests going up. We gotta hit 750 guests and a park rating of something, but we're currently sitting pretty over 900. 750 guests, park rating of at least 600. So at this point, we just got to hit that number and stay there. But man, look at that cash. That is some good cash flow. So I think we're ready now to build a big boy ride. Give me that corkscrew. That's Wild Mouse. Ooh, the hyper coaster. No, let's do the corkscrew. Okay. This one's going to be fun because I do the same basic design. Like, okay, yeah, you could do something that's like, whoa, it's going to make your eyes pop and your brain bleed. Or you could build the one that I like to call Old Faithful. In fact, you could build it right here, nestled close. Hey, boys, we're the tidiest park in the country. Watch this loop to the left. Oh, shoot. The big ripoff is in the way. Didn't think this one out. So you keep going straight. And then we do a loop. Okay, big ripoff is in the way. Then we keep going. There's our big vertical loop. And, oh, you guessed it. A vertical loop, oh, to the right instead. And, of course, you got to move this way because you don't want to hit any of those fancy houses. And then you just top it off like that so you can't die. And then back on this end, you do this but backwards. And then that way nobody can die. And what you do is you have kind of like a powered launch. And it's the most fun, but you have to actually set it up. So like powered launch, launch speed. Is that a fast enough launch? Okay, let's find out. There it goes. Woo! That's not fast enough. Who thought that could be fast enough? Okay, hang on. Reverse incline launched shuttle mode. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that. Sorry, this is normally the money maker. I thought this was gonna work just fine. Okay, what happens here? Does it actually queue all the way up, or does it just... Wow. Good job, everybody. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna build. Man, I thought for certain this is the money maker. I'm not as good at this game as I thought I was. Apparently. But you can queue up like this. Which, okay. Okay, so watch. They get in. It's going to queue them all the way to the top of this very steep drop, which will then throw them into this magical loop-de-loop. And this is worth it. Like, so many guests are going to come to the park just for this. Okay, that's a better speed. That's a better speed. Ooh! Okay. How just a little bit higher? A little bit higher. Okay. Ain't no way that's going to happen again. We are prepared for it this time. But at least those people, you know, angry that they are stuck on the big wheel, got a good show for it. Good for them. Still got a good rating? Yeah. Oh, yeah. They ain't getting through that. Does it go all the way back up and then straight down? Okay, perfect. So show me the test results for that, because I bet that one's a banger. It does hit kind of a large max speed. Like maybe we need to make this queue not as... Okay, that's relatively intense, but I bet we could do even better if it doesn't go as fast. Just a tiny, tiny bit slower. Is this fast enough? Let's find out, everybody. You just has to get through both the loops, the loopties, and then come back. If it can do that, then it's fine. That's good. The momentum carries through. It's not too intense. And it's impossible for anybody to die for this one. Okay, so we'll call this one, because of how safe it is, this one is Yo Grandma's Coaster. Ooh, but coaster with a K, so we know how young and hip she is. That is one hip granny. There is vomit on the ground. Okay, thank you, handyman. And these are perfect numbers. And we still have plenty of money to build a queue that will melt their brains with how lengthy it is. Oh, everybody loves being right alongside the ride as the ride is going. Oh, and this is going to need like his own dedicated handyman, because if I know this ride, and I do, people are going to vomit on it. It's okay. People got weak constitutions. That just happens. Ooh, I didn't set the price to be fair enough yet. I didn't set the price to be fair enough. This is more than fair. Yes, sick man. You should get on this one. Ooh, he's not gonna last very long. This bench is specifically for him. There you go. All those benches. You need a whole army of them. Okay, good luck. Now, this is the part where we go back to enjoying all the money. Let's get all the money. Woo! What's up, my two favorite people that are in the stream? Not sure who's still around, but whoever you are, I love you. Thanks for sticking through this. Yeah, maybe this isn't a good streaming game. That's on me. That's on me. I'm sorry. I squandered this one, guys. I really messed this one up. Screwed the proverbial pooch. Wow, people will just totally queue up for that. That's a great one. Guess they're complaining about the disgusting paths. How many more people do I need to hire? Because I have them like plotted in very specific places. What's a dodgems? Oh, it's one of those. Keep earning me that sick green. Well, I don't care if they're complaining, because my park rating has almost never been higher. Oh, Izzy, you think my ramblings are fun to listen to? I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you think so. It'll be a lot more interesting when I pick a better game. Oh, yes. Wouldn't you love to go clean vomit off of the pavement in this very poorly managed amusement park called Bumbly Betty? Is Betty Alfonso even here? He left, and I named the park specifically for him, Betty. So, You know, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Have you tried getting a job at a local movie theater, Izzy? That's a pretty dapper job. That's a pretty fun one. We're gonna start paying back some of this loan. Boop, 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 boop. All right, cool. We just paid back 6,000 in one go because we're earning money so quick. We don't know what to do with it. It's coming out of our ears. Look at the money just flowing in. We didn't even have to advertise this latest foray into Lagana Ride building. People just eat that up. I could have made the line so much longer. Are people complaining? Is the line too long? Okay, yeah. People have been queuing for a long time, but when we go super fast like this, they barely even notice. They love it. As soon as they finish riding on it, most of them go back in line because of how much they love it. So that's good. If people are getting out of line because that's how long they've been waiting, then they'll get upset, and you can tell because they look like little ants just kind of like fleeing as quickly as they can. But this time around, it looks like things are going well, except for right there. Ugh. Like, I'm going to zoom in on the vomit right there. Oh, they went away. Okay, good. Somebody mopped it up right when I zoomed in, making me look like a fool. But it's okay. This is an easy one. This is a real easy one. Guess I'll gotta play a trickier one when I'm on my own. Probably just going to stop the stream and then... No! Not my grandma's coaster. Now those people are going to be standing in line for a really long time. Okay, there we go. We fixed it. Thank goodness for this speed up option. Look, I'm almost back to the amount of starting cash I was at. Boom! We paid the first 10,000 of our loan back. Easy. Not even breaking a sweat anymore. Those are some good ratings. Those are some good guests. Coke break. I wonder, can I watch my own stream on my phone? Will it tell me that I myself am streaming right now? I don't follow myself, but it knows who I am. Sign me in. Show me my stream. Sweet. I'm live right now. All right, I'm buffering on my own stream. Yeah, check it out. Woo! It's me. I'm on my own phone. Just put it right there at the camera. This is cool. I can be part of the chat now. So let's chat. Hi, chat. Send. Boop. Hey, we won while I was kind of gallivanting and doing that. Excellent. All right, so they told me I got a single vote for Undertale Pacifist, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. It'll actually be a very better stream than this because nobody wants to watch RollerCoaster Tycoon. This was so easy. This was so easy. So let's just throw that in. I won that one. Oh, it was almost too easy. I get it. This is why people don't want to watch this. This whole thing is for baby bones. If we were in like the expert difficulty, like gold level things, then I can see it being a little bit more exciting, right? So I agree that this stream was just not as good as it could have been. We could have done so many fun and exciting things, but we didn't. And my damn copy of Super Smash Bros. Hasn't arrived yet. God damn it, Amazon. That's frustrating. Okay, enough of the frustrations, though. I'm going to keep playing old games, but we'll figure out a stream tomorrow, all right? It's going to be a pacifist run. Yeah, I'll do the whole damn thing. I don't know what controller I'm going to do it with. If I can get the Super Nintendo controller set up, then maybe that one. I don't know. The run's a hell of a lot easier, so it's not that exciting to do a particular controller because it's all basically the same. Probably Joy-Cons. We'll do Joy-Cons. What the heck? Okay, so I love you guys. And, oh, this is the part where we go to the dark outro screen because I'm going to See, I can go back and forth. I'm like, oh, look, here's the full screen. Oh, here's this. But sorry that I wasted your time. Thanks for being here and for watching this run of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Gonna move over to this side of the screen now. And, well, I think it's important that you know how much I care about you guys. So, thank you guys for watching the stream. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!